or works with subpoenas, like legal subpoenas. Like I work with law enforcement, so I have to draft some legal subpoena. So does it help in that too, or not?
With legal, sorry,
Subpoena.
I couldn't get you.
Legal subpoenas are legal documentation. Like you are saying, legal notices now. So legal subpoenas are legal documentation for particular organization or a firm that is acting on a big scale, and they requires a certain something for a from a law enforcement to get a data from. So that's what a legal, like you are giving legal notices to some particular person. Now I am giving legal
Correct.
notices to some law enforcement or to some bigger authorities that doesn't give you data directly. Okay.
Mhm.
So does
Mhm.
this particular app helps in the legal subpoenas part too? Because that is the topmost priority of legal documentation. I guess everything else can be made with ChatGPT.
Mhm. No, like this app doesn't hallucinate, sir. We're using local vector RAG.
Okay.
So yeah,
So
and the Langra part also,
how
it
your
will flag something.
local vector rack can help in like deployment part, like if you are using your server for the data storage of the Aadhaar
Mhm.
card verification or anything you are doing, okay, or any particular case
Mhm.
you are saving in your storage on your database part, how you are securing that?
Okay. So basically, the security parts are the most sensitive. Correct, you said correct only. The most sensitive part is RAG pipeline. Okay.
Yeah.
Here, what happening is all embedding run on device using there's a thing called Zenova transformer. Here, the 200 Indian cases are embedded locally only. Like no data ever leaves the user's machine to a vector database that doesn't leave there. So only structure fields reach to Grok API that we are using here, and never personal information. It doesn't go through that.
Okay, so how you are doing the authorization or authentication part of particular person who is filing a legal documentation or legal complaint or something. Like if I am a law enforcement part and someone has filed some fake legal complaint or legal documentation to someone, okay, so how your
Mhm.
particular app will give the data to law enforcement that who is that particular user with that IP? You have to give the
For
uh,
Yeah, for that, sir, we'll rule another feature called user authentication. There will be requiring Aadhaar-based verification or like phone OTP thing. And for that particular thing also, we'll rate like if someone is coming new to the platform, we'll rate limit also like that for that like simply he can't file many cases at a small short span of time to prevent these kind of things.
okay, perfect.
Yeah, and also we could add a feature called legal confidence score. It will like same as credit score. It will show a strength score like with reasons. Like if you are claiming, if your claim is weak, then there's something is fishy there, and you will be scored less on the platform. After like certain point, you'll be getting terminated from the platform. We could do like that also.
How you guys can work on data leak? Like how can you prevent the data leak of your particular website? Like it
Uh,
is completely compliant with legal terms, so that's why I'm asking this thing, because it is too important for you guys to be data safe.
okay. So, sir, basically, yeah, this for non-AI, the safety feature is a core feature, sir. Like, and the thing we are doing here, I can show you, I think, where encrypted, wait, I'll show you. Yeah, see, everything is encrypted here. So basically, we'll use HTTP TLS for all communication, and there's something, yeah, AES 256 encryption for stored documents and evidence. And the password you can see, sir, here is hashed password using. I think we have used crypt here, and see, we could secure the authentication also. Like here now we are using production grade thing, which is next auth with Google and or email login, and we can add a two-factor authentication feature to it also, like for lawyers and admins.
Okay, perfect. The AES encryption part is good. You are
Yeah,
doing nice with encryption.
yeah.
If any other judges have any question, you may move forward and ask. Otherwise, we'll wrap up. I think everybody have asked the questions. So yeah, team, you can move forward. All the best for the next round. You may leave
Okay,
now.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, Gracie. Do you have your teammates waiting in the waiting room?
Yeah,
And what's their name? Please call out.
Kushagra and Agastya.
Kushagra and Agastya. Nayas, please let them in and you can start now.
There will be a timer of 5 minutes, so you guys have 5 minutes to present. Focus on the overall idea and try to finish within time. And after that, judges will ask the question. So you guys can start.
So,
And participants can turn on your camera, all the team members.
Should we
so
showcase our website right now, like along with this?
That totally depends upon yourself.
Okay.
So, very good evening to everyone present here. I'm Tushar Kashyap from team. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, hello everyone. Good evening. This is Tushar Kashyap from representing my team, Semicolon Survivors. So, the problem that we took was there is $1.4 billion in e-wallet, in cryptocurrencies, in NFTs that are stuck in the world. Like you cannot access them or you cannot let your loved ones inherit that wealth. So to cater that problem, we have built a website and in future we'll make it an application called TripTwill. So what does TripTwill stands for? TripTwill stands for that if you have a uh, frozen e-wallet assets like crypto, NFTs, etc. It will let your loved ones it will let your loved ones get it inherited. So what TripTwill does is a user registers itself in TripTwill and through the NLP it registers herself or himself in a regular amount of time, let's say 3 months. That is completely dependent on the user. Then what happens if the user misses 3 to 4 check-ins? Uh, a guardian will be sent a message, and the group of guardians will be alerted that the user is not showing active participation or the user is not checking on the website. Now, what will the guardian do? Guardian will be appointed by the user, and the guardian will decide that if the user is dead or the user is still alive. In case the user is dead, the guardian will vote out, and the majority will let the frozen assets, such as e-wallet assets, from the user's from the user account to the beneficiary's account. So in this way, the frozen $1.4 billion that have been kept frozen in future can be avoided, and this will be integrated in the mainstream banking world and also in the law firm. So now I will let Gracie, my other member, to showcase the website, and I'll also help you guys navigate through it. So Gracie, can you start with the website?
Okay, so here's our website, and also we have did the in a light theme and dark theme. These are how it works, the steps, and our pricing systems. So, should I directly sign in, or should I show you how we are signing up? Like, should I create an account right now, or just use another account that's logged in right now?
You are already running out of time.
Okay, okay. So here's my site, and here I can add my assets. Here I've already added already. Here are my beneficiaries and guardians. Here I've sent the invite. So I have the guardian portal here, and here I can log in, and that's a login portal. So here I can accept my role that I've did here. So I've accepted the role. So now it will reflect that I am guardian of his. That's a owner plan, and my active guardian roles. And from here, decision, I can decide whether he's dead or not, like anything happened or not. And here, guardians and digital world. And after confirming a guardian, I can also do check-ins, like after assigning the contract. I've already assigned the contract. This is my profile. Yeah. So digital wallet. Here I can put my keys and all, like cryptocurrency keys. And here my rule book. I can add rules, like whether if I want a person, I've added a rule that if my beneficiary is trying to get my funds before I'm dead, like he's trying to claim that we are dead but not, so we can add rules that they won't be allowed to get our assets. And also we can add here instructions that no, you can get this after when you turn 18 or 25, or after this much time after my death. And here's my also log in the legal team, and that's for our subscription plan. A free version, here we provide 4 beneficiaries, 5 guardians, and 30-day check-in, and email notifications for everything in every subscription. And the pro version, 10 beneficiaries and 7 guardians and custom intervals. And in the enterprise, unlimited assets, unlimited beneficiaries, unlimited guardians, and many more. And a lawyer management team, so that they can help us out if any fraud is going on or anything like that. And also here is a notification and alerts, so where I can see my notifications and alerts. And it's also like after check-in, or if I miss my any after I miss 30 days check-in, then we will be notified in via email and the alert system. Yeah, we are done from our side. Yeah, by the way, we also added one thing, that a person, like if a person is dead, then guardians have to claim, like if there are 5 guardians, then each and every single person have to confirm that yeah, he's dead. Like he have to say yes. If even a single person said that no, he's not dead, and they are declined, so that person it will be diminished. Yeah, so this is it. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, so how is this supposed to work? Let's say I have my account with Binance, and will that be integrated, or how it will be taken care here? I
Yeah.
may
So
with other provider as well.
yeah. So actually, what we are planning to do in this, first of all, uh, it will be treated for the crypto and the NFT and e-wallet part right now for our website. What we will do is when we are creating the vault and when we are creating the legal part, the will part, then we will be able to integrate that how the process of release of frozen assets will take part. And also in future for the scalability part, we are planning to integrate with it mainstream banking systems. So that part is for future integration. But right now it is. But right now we can do it for crypto, for cryptos, for NFTs, and lightweight e-wallets.
No, no, still the point. See, this has nothing to do with banks. Okay. Let's say I have my account with Binance, another account I have with other provider like CoinSwitch, and several other I have. So, and that wallet ID is different. Everywhere the wallet ID is different.
Yes.
Yeah. So how will that be taken care of? Let's say for a very basic scenario, you can explain me in such a way like, okay, I have me as Karthike have a Binance account having 50 NFTs of some different type and 50 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I pass away. How will that be getting? How will that be given to my mother who is not even on crypto platform?
She is not in crypto platform, but as a beneficiary, we will add his details, her details, so that she can all the assets will directly come to his account.
So like you have to prove it to Binance. You have to prove it to Binance. Okay, the following person is no more. How will you prove it to Binance? Like, okay, this person has passed away.
Our crypto is like not like the individual platform, something like it will like work with the multiple platforms like Binance and all. Like still work as a gateway for the Binance. Like when like the entire funds, like not like no private keys and like the amount what you have like stored in your wallet when you were like dead, that crypto will like analyze this and like send to your mother only the number of like the money you have been stored will just pass to your mother.
So here we have like a 30 days check-in, and after 3 months, if that person didn't checked in, and then the guardian will confirm that all the guardians will confirm that whether something happened to him or he's fine or maybe just busy or maybe injured or something. That's why he's not up and didn't checked in. So if the guardian confirmed that yeah he's dead, then the assets will transfer to the beneficiaries.
Okay, guardian has confirmed. Let's say my mother has confirmed that okay, I am no more. But you have to prove it to Binance.
So like the one thing, you're like the beneficiary, the one your mother can't be the guardian itself. Like
yeah. So for that part,
different.
So I can understand your doubt that what if my mother is the beneficiary, but the problem is that proven point. So for that, we have kept a future scope of ML integration. What we will do is there will be an uploadation of death certificate on our platform. And through that ML, we will verify that, okay, this death certification is valid or not. But actually that ML integration part is beyond 81 hours and it will take more hours to get properly. It will show the reflection without any hallucinations and precise decisions. So we have kept that part for the future integration, and that will be useful for proving to the banking sectors or any other agents that yes, the person is dead, and to verify that.
So will Binance accept your point?
I think the point is of credibility, but also we will be like showing the proper death certificates and the documentations will be done in the future for that future scalability. because we also said that we are also trying to integrate with the law platform also. So with the help of that, we will be able to. I think we'll be able to like do a good stuff, like do a good communication on that part and try to prove our point over there. Also, there will be integrations with the bank, because in these cases, the integration with the banking system is the part of credibility, and it's the part of like what is there. So by that time, we'll be also using the law integration part, and as soon as we get into the banking sector, it will enhance the credibility of our platform.
So and also we have like working on an alternative path. Like whenever a person dies, like the first thing what happens is like they are got into the hospital, and there the death certificate is generated, and the death certificate is sent on the government servers. So like our ML, which we are like working on, like on which we will be work for the larger scale, that will like look around for the death certificate of that particular person, like with the Binance account. And if the the guardians who will allow that like confirm that this is dead, and also the certificate on the government platforms, if matches, then only the the money is transferred.
Basically, the problem is that one second, please. So basically, the problem is if a person dies, what he can do to transfer his assets, write the key in a paper will, accept that will become a public trust, and anyone can steal it, and trust a family member. Except now they can accept of funds, access of funds right now, not after that, or either use a digital will company. You're trusting a company with a private key, the same key. Crypto was invented so you would never have to share. So this is based on trustless. We don't, so that we won't be able. We don't need to trust anyone. Because that company can go bankrupt, or maybe the owner changes, the rule changes, or a scam, or anything can happen. So that's why.
So the point is still same. Maybe you can check out with Binance or other provider, like if they have such clauses on which they are ready to, unfreeze your account, given that you prove them the person is no more. So you are catering to both the sides, the customer and the Binance user, Binance itself. Or no more, I'll give it to the beneficiary. See, that's what happens, right?
Yeah.
Anywhere I am the consumer and my mother or somebody is the, what we say, nominee. So that service is already there. Even my organization also provide that, okay, if I pass out, then who is the nominee? A nominee is everywhere, EPFO, PF accounts. Okay, they are also, everywhere you put nominee itself, which Binance themselves can do. You maybe, the first step is to check if they are willing to do it or not. If there are such clauses or not. If there are terms and conditions while you are creating the account or not. If such things are not even available, then
basically what happened is that $140 billion similar like crypto money has been like now been claimed.
I'm not very sure of this. So let's say if they have this clause, they will put the nominee option itself. Okay. So check on that. I'm also not 100% sure. If they have a nominee option, they could do it by themselves also.
Yeah,
I think Binance has a nominee option in general, right? So Binance, I think we have the nominee option, but let's say if the nominee is no longer available, right? So I think under security settings, they can ideally appoint a new trusted contact, or they have to also provide by doing that some, the legal documents like the death certificate or so and so forth. So that is there. Yeah.
Actually, the thing is, there's nothing we can do about it because no court order, bank call, or legal process in the world can recover self-custody violate. So that's why that lot and the big problem.
And like Binance has an access, like what our website crypt will is like
Itself, we know all that, the partitioning, what we do. But how do you basically unfreeze and how are you ensuring the guardian, right? Let's say, as I think Gracie was mentioning, if the guardian, it's no longer like legal issue or legal stuff, right? But the thing is, generally, if let's say if I'm investing on something, right, and I have a nominee, right? If nominee details are like ideally no longer present, right? So definitely the XYZ person need to basically take the amount, right, or do the trading, for an example. So someone have to unfreeze the account at end of the day, right? The account holder, nominee or whosoever. So how are you tackling it? And majorly my question, apart from all this, is who's your target audience? Is it India or is it a global audience? Is that just a guardian platform?
can you repeat please?
Now, what I'm saying is, is the platform whatever you have developed so far, right? Does it just acts like a intermediary which acts as a guardian platform, or is it more like trading platforms which is similar to Binance, like a secondary or primary marketplace? Do you provide that as well? No, right?
No, like currently we are just a feature kind of thing.
Okay. So what is the whole purpose or the idea behind this platform or the application you have built?
Like our only idea behind this is none of the cryptocurrency which a person has in his account goes wasted when he dies.
By the way, about the question you asked before, how this handles and sends a currency to different. So the thing is, for Stellar native assets, XLM tokens, NFTs transferred is 100% automatic. The smart contract signs and submit the transaction, so nobody clicks anything. You will see this happen live. When we will connect our bank system if we could then.
Okay. I think I'm good. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so guys, some technical question from my side. Like, you must be using the Stellar, okay? So you must be using the Soroban for this particular kind of things, okay? So you should be knowing about the TTL, I guess. TL, I guess, time to live of the Soroban. Okay, that the time archival segment. Because I am into blockchain, so I know the Soroban have a time of archival thing. Okay, so what is the particularized time of archival of your particular product? Like if a particular tenant or a particular tenant dies before the time of archival of your particular Soroban's environment, how will be the wills will be passed, or it will complete a whole archival time? That's what the main issue would be in your particular application.
No, so like what we have is 30 days check-ins.
Okay.
Like if I miss first check-in, which is in 30 days,
Okay.
it'll give second check-in. If I miss that, it'll give third check-in. And after the third check-in, it will start to like what do you say, distribute, like give away the funds which we have stored in the wallet.
Okay, so there is a 30 minutes time of
3 months. If the person is dead, like if you misses 3 check-ins, like on a platform we have a button of thing at the left bottom. So like if you click that, like it will ask every 30 days to check in. So if you click, then it says like we are in, we are not dead, we are present.
Here, I'm alive.
Okay.
This will only appear every 30 days.
Okay, so like if the particular person dies like at the second of the month, okay, and he is not able to check in for 30 days. So there is a time span of 30 days. Like that's what I asked.
Yeah, like 30 days. 30 days.
So like there is
30,
no
30,
particular
30.
triggers. There are no particular triggers. Like if the two tenants are saying that this particular person is not alive anymore, so there is no time that they will be getting the amount.
No, no, like
They
for
can,
three
but they have
months,
to prove that that person is died. But right now we don't have the ML thing right now. Like we wasn't able to integrate ML here for verification of death certificate. So we wasn't able to add that one because of the very short time period. So yeah, we have that idea that the beneficiaries can claim just after his death, not after 3 months. But that is only possible when each and every guardian says that yeah, like I agree that yeah, that person is dead, and then he also have to prove and verify with the death certificates and all other documents needed. And for that, we have actually thought about one more thing, that we can add a bank account system, like if we can get sponsored by any bank system. So the thing is, banks get to know and can verify that yeah, that
One thing.
person is died. So
Let me tell you one thing. Crypto is decentralized, okay, and the banks are centralized systems, okay.
yeah,
You can't merge a centralized with a decentralized system anyhow, okay. So this is not the answer I was expecting. I was just asking you about the 30 days span. Like you can work on a 30 days span, or you can add some triggers or something. Like you
yeah,
can't
we can get some triggers.
you can't just simply add a centralized and decentralized together. So the cryptocurrency who are using cryptocurrency, who are working with in cryptocurrency, they are just in cryptocurrency because of the decentralization part, nothing else. If I am
Yeah.
in cryptocurrency, I want decentralization. I don't want any bank to interfere. Okay, so this is the main thing. And the one last question, then I'll let Navya speak. You talked about Gracie just talked about the XLM and the about the XLM and the gas fees and all.
Yeah.
Okay, and also you should be knowing about the Soroban retrieval thing. Like it stores everything in an instance. Okay,
Yeah.
like every particular person who are you are adding as an nominee, it would be coming as an instance. Okay, so what if a particular person adds so many nominees, or there is a cap to a nominee system?
so like so
They can add.
we have three kind of packages or something called like free, pro, and enterprise.
Okay,
For free, you have three, like three
okay,
guardians. For
Like
pro,
here, you
we have
can see
seven.
for free, we have 4 beneficiaries. We can add up to 4 beneficiaries. For
okay.
pro version, we have 10 beneficiaries. You can add up to 10 beneficiaries. And for enterprise, that's unlimited.
So there is the click unlimited part. If a
Yeah.
particular person has so many nominees, it will create a DOS in XLM because Soroban is have the bloating issues. Okay, the Stellar you are using have bloating issues. It can cause DOS. It will just ruin your whole environment, and the other user even can't be adding the nominee. So you have to work on that thing before implementing the unlimited access part. Okay, that's from my side. Rest the other judges can talk. If you want to ask something, you can just ask me after some time. Was
Yeah, thank you, sir. We work on that.
Navya ma'am, you can speak.
Yeah, yeah. The last one. Have you guys incorporated any, the regulations like the market asset? We have this regulation, crypto assets regulation, or incorporate any such regulations globally? Because US, like country wise, you'll have those regulations for crypto.
Sorry, ma'am, we can't hear properly. Can you like repeat it once more?
Yeah, I was just asking, have you guys incorporated any regulations as part of the crypto assets, like market crypto assets or the guardian laws from US?
Like
So right now, if we have to like integrate that part, for that, actually for international banking systems, right now we are not well about that. So that part of regulation, we are working on that part to add those regulations. But right now that comes into international, like for someone living in US, who has shifted to US but want to like add a beneficiary to India. So that's a bit of complicated part that we are right now not about. Being that BTech students, we haven't like researched upon the banking systems of international banking systems. So this question we can better answer after like doing more research and more into it.
Okay, I mean it's not just with the banking. So we do have this Genius Act and this market. I don't remember the exact name, but I think we have MSCA from EU, which falls in the EU Act, right? So whenever we do a currency platform, being it for marketplace or being it a guardian platform as yours, right? Definitely we have to ensure the regulations because country-wise it changes. At least in India, at least
Yeah.
it's not legal though, just for now, right? But other countries have
Yeah.
their own regulations, only EU and US. So just have a check on that. That will be a good addition.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you.
Right now for that, we have the regulation, like we have the will part right now. So, and we also have that enterprise thing where we contact them through the legal process and which supports them into making the will in such a customizable way that it's easy for the frozen assets to like go to the beneficiaries. So in future, like doing more research and we can just automate into the web page or the website itself.
Got it. Got it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
If any other judges has any question, you may ask. Otherwise, we'll move forward. I think that's it. So, team, you can leave. All of us for.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
everyone. Thank you.
Are we waiting for the next team?
Yeah, my teammates are here.
Are
Rhythm,
they there
please
in
call
the?
out your teammate's name.
Pankaj and Amog.
Nayas, can you let them in?
Yes, let them in.
Okay, so all of your teammates are here.
Yep, all three of us are here. We're ready.
Okay. You guys have 5 minutes for the pitch, so you can utilize the time in a way that you don't exceed the time limit, as we are running short on time. And after that, the judges will ask you questions.
Okay, perfect. Can Rhythm share his screen, please?
Okay.
Okay, hi. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, everybody. So I'm here to pitch our product, Pakalor. Bangalore does not actually have an illegal parking data problem. It has a of what was called, not a system for deciding what to do next. So we at Pakalor changed that. Pakalor is a parking enforcement intelligence console for Bangalore. It takes nearly 300,000 real traffic control police problems and parking violations, turning them into a working product that helps the city prevent, optimize, and plan with a three-step process of illegal parking enforcement. The key insight behind park law is simple but powerful. The data does not only show where illegal parking happens, it shows where customers and officers were present. In our analysis, morning enforcement dominates, while evening peak congestion gets almost no enforcement. That creates a 211 times blind spot that we can fix. The cars do not disappear in the evening, the enforcement does. From that insight, park law changes and becomes more than just a heat map. On technical excellence, the system is made on reproducible and a very big data pipeline. Raw CSV data
Hello.
and
Sorry for the interruption, but keep on your camera. It is mandatory for you guys.
Yeah, sure.
okay. On technical excellence, the system becomes 10% of plates are responsible for roughly a third of all violations taking place. The console then turns it into an escalation ladder. We'll move from warnings, fines, ANPR flags, and then a stronger intervention. Some hotspot could not be ticketed forever. If the same location keeps appearing month after month, enforcement is only the treating symptom. Park law uses OpenStreetMap. The real world impact is clear. Today, illegal parking enforcement can become a treadmill. Catching more violations, issuing more tickets, and still seeing the roadblocks tomorrow is a very big loss overall. Park law changes the goal from violations being caught to hotspots retired, repeat offenses reduced, and trucks deployed better. It needs no new cameras, no new sensors, no expensive vendor. Starts today, starts right now. This is Park Law, and this is Team Break and Drive. Thank you. We're open to all questions now. Hello.
Judges, is there any question you have? Please go ahead.
I think I'm good. Yeah.
Hey, hi, Ankush.
Karthik, sir, do you have any?
So, can you walk me through the next slide?
Could we go again? You were not audible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Ankush, can you walk me through the tech stack you used for
So
this?
the tech stack varies from which side we're looking for. So when we talk about the front end, it is all about Next.js. The deployment is on Vercel. But when we come into the actual model training and how we function the backend, it would revolve around a training model called LightGPM. So LightGPM was also a very practice through model that we are using. We tried out 3 models, XGBoost, CatBoost, and then resorted to LightGPM. I'll walk you through why we rejected the first 2. When we talk about CatBoost does not take into account the gradients that are taking place in the data. Since we were not playing with a very large data set, the data set was only 300,000 values, and when we're actually talking about government to take into account we need data sets that are actually in millions. So taking into account cat boost was a really useless choice because cat boost requires a lot of data to play around with. Then when we talk about XGBoost is too fast to train the model with, so there is a high chance of the model overfitting, which can become a really big problem. Also, we resorted to LightGBM because we were having more CPU intensive laptops where LightGBM also allows and helps train models faster on CPU based and CPU intensive processes, which could make our model training far more efficient. Also, I would like to add into this project being this project is on the rise to become funded by Bangalore's Traffic Police Department and is currently under talks with Astram, which is the machine learning or the domain of machine learning that revolves around Bangalore's Traffic Police Department. So all of the data can be cross-verified through Astram, and all the data has been directly imported through them. Talking about the actual backend where you would like the model values to be stored. So we had two options to take into account. One could be taking all the data that we wanted into a pickle file, or we could take it into a SQLite DB-base. We ended up taking it into a JSON file since there was not a lot of data to play around with. We could all compile it faster and ended up being a static website. Yeah. That this is about the tech stack that we used.
Yeah, thanks, Ankush. I'm good from it.
Any other judges, if you have any questions, you might say.
No, thank you.
Okay, sir. Shivam, sir, you have any questions? Okay, I think we can wrap up. So, otherwise, team.
Okay,
guys
thank you. It was a great time presenting. All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Rishabh, how many teams are left?
More of 3 teams are there, Nabil. Am I audible to you?
Yeah. Okay.
3 teams are more to join. Yeah.
Okay.
Team, please open your mic. Am I audible to you?
Yes. Could we wait for 1 minute?
And yeah, please tell me your teammate's name. They might be waiting in the waiting room.
Yeah, it's Kavya Shri Magesh.
Kavishri Magesh and
Yeah, that's it. Mehernas is here.
okay. Anyas, please let her in.
So shall we start right now?
Yeah, sorry, judges, there was a technical issue. We are Team ByteForce and we are so excited to share our solution. Let's just turn on our videos very quickly. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to share my screen and yeah, so just a second. Yep. Let's get started. Let's first dive into the problem statement. Yeah. So in 2024, the Supreme Court of India rejected a forensically valid DNA evidence. This was not because the science failed, but because nobody could verify the chain of custody. And now hence the accused walked free, and that is a serious problem. There are more than 17,000 police stations in India, and all of them managing the evidences merely by paper logs and human trust. Now, this word trust is something that can be broken. And our solution, Evidex, is directly here to fix that. It's a blockchain powered chain of custody platform where every handoff is immutable transaction, and it gets a cryptographic fingerprint and is tamper proof from the moment it's being uploaded. And now we'll walk you through the system. Yeah, so this is the home page, and you're greeted with a dashboard header that's going to update you of the blockchain setup and whether it is live and what department you belong to in the shared ledger. It's the police department, forensic department, and the court or the judicial court. And these departments communicate through a channel. So in order to make this application as user-friendly as possible, we have a quick toggle button that will convert instructions to Hindi. We hope to expand this to other local languages. So if you scroll down, what you're going to witness is the portal where you're going to enter the evidence itself. I have something loaded already. Now I'm going to point out that Officer S is not someone who's registered on the system. Let's just quickly see what happens if he tries. He's barred. And that's because we have a very secure identity verifier in place. It's called Fabric CA. And what it does is that it certifies everyone who tries to register to the portal. And this is provided by this permissioned blockchain platform that we're using called Hyperledger Fabric. So I'll show you something. When we tried to register an officer called by the name Officer Smith, if you can see right here, this request is basically us asking the CA to allow us into the system. It gives us something called an enrollment secret, which is basically an OTP, right? So we have to resubmit the OTP to the CA, like as we've done here, and you can see that they have been successfully enrolled and their digital certificate has been added to the Fabric wallet. So this is how we ensure that only authorized individuals can upload evidence. I'm just going to quickly change this to Smith because he does have access. Oh, sorry. Okay, I've already uploaded a document in this. Let me just try to submit another document. So basically, we also have a feature that detects duplicate documents. If you try to submit something that has already been submitted, it's definitely going to flag that. So I'm just going to try another file. Yeah, so as you can see, it has been successfully appended to the ledger and you get a QR. But below that, you also get something called as a Sentinel Smart Match. What this technically does is it uses NLP. It's a similarity recommendation engine. It tries to connect case points together by comparing the data through the numerical converted values. Now let's go into the QR.
Okay. So initially we started the system with the basic stuff. Then we added a few features. For the first one being providing QR codes for physical evidences. So whenever you provide a physical evidence, you upload it into the system, you provide us with a QR code which you can stick on the physical evidence so that you can know who has accessed it and who has reported it. And also for the soft copy of the evidence, whenever you submit it to the system, we'll provide it with a certification which will show the legitimacy of that evidence. It will also provide us with a QR code, which when you scan, you can get the details of all the people who have got access to it.
So this is basically what shows up when you scan the QR. And like my teammate mentioned, we also provide a certificate viewer. Now, let me just quickly show you this. The significance of this is because the Indian government mandated the demand for proving electronic evidence has not been tampered with through the under Section 63 of the Bharatiya Sakshya and Adhinayam law. So that's exactly what we're providing through this feature. Which mentions the uniqueness of the evidence that it hasn't been tampered, just like we give certificates to diamonds. We're just ensuring what the government expects us and what the government demands. And considering the next feature, which is the audit log, every single action that is done on the platform, let it be a registration, verification, transfer, the access movement, everything gets registered directly from the ledger and not from a centralized database. And so why you may ask? Because this can serve as a paper trail for say the defense lawyer, the auditors. So this serves as a set of sequence where the shows the moment. Now, considering coming to the next feature that we added is something like a betterment of this one, where we visualize the movement of the data, where each node represents essentially an officer, a case, or an organization. And the directional edges, they mean the custody transfer that happens between every single stages. So we get to visualize. So the moment anything or changes happen in the platform, it automatically gets updated here. So you do not read from the ledger, but rather you see it on our platform. And the third, another feature that I would like to talk about is the AI feature, which is like the cherry on top of the whole system. We called it the Senatal AI, which has authentication only for those very few authorized officers, where we give them an officer ID, and only if they match with the officer ID that's there on the ledger, they get authorization. Now, what this does is essentially this does not compromise on the security, because we're only trying to do data analysis using the AI, and we're using a lot of technology where we ensure that it doesn't touch not even a single evidence that's there on the ledger. It gives you an analysis of the total number of files that's been accessed, the file that was accessed the most, and things like that.
Yeah. So if we go back up, I'd like to quickly show you how we keep track of evidence. As you can see, the similarity engine, which tries to connect dots between cases, works because two officers have submitted evidence that is slightly similar. Now, if we go back up, I would like to quickly show you how custody transfer is taken care of. So if a department, can we just have 1 second? I'll just wrap it up. So basically, if you decide that you want to transfer some evidence to another department, you can just, log it here. And this will also be recorded in the ledger, which I'm going to show you right away. So we are tracking evidence even in real time in the physical world. Yeah. So that is our presentation. Amrita, you want to?
Is it fine?
Happy to, yeah. Can we conclude?
Yeah. Okay. So evidence exists for one reason, so that evidence speaks the truth even when people don't. So we build this platform where you comprise everything under one platform. You do not have, there's this already existing technology which does not have a cryptographic evidence, and that is something that we would like to emphasize on the security. We feel that justice shouldn't depend on whether a paper lock survives, and we made sure that it doesn't. And we're ready to scale, and we've already deployed the project, and we're ready to scale to the next level. And that is our project Evidex. And
yeah, please, we would love to take up questions, anything really.
Right, good to see this. I like the core idea, but I have a couple of questions, right? So when we talk about evidence, definitely we know that there might be some PII data or some sensitive data. So in the roadmap, do you have have you even in the current state of your application, have you used the private data store or not?
Yeah, so how the storage right now, it works through an IPFS, which is an interplanetary filing system. We understand that evidence is sensitive information. So we have multiple layers of security. Apart from just the, SHA 256-bit hashing, we have AES encryption, which will encrypt the information in the evidence and decrypt it using a symmetric public key, private key system. But as I mentioned, the blockchain is only going to store what we call a CID, which is basically a pointer to where the actual file is stored, and it's off-chain. It's actually storage that is deployed, that is exists in an isolated state, right? We're only storing the pointer, and that pointer too we're hashing. So the integrity is very ironclad. Even if, it is not possible, but if anyone ever tried to even get their hands on the evidence,